Hello friends, I hope you and your family is safe and well. Last lectures we have discussed about the amalgamation of the form. Under amalgamation of the form, we have discussed about how to prepare books of records in the books of the old form. In that we have discussed about the how to prepare the purchase consideration by using the net asset method, then how to prepare the realization account, partners capital account, and new firm account that we have discussed. And in our problem number 2 we have solved the Prem company and the Rajan companies, how we will prepare the books of accounts. Now friends, Prem and company and Rajan company, both the companies come together and start new business. Because of they started the new business, this Prem and company and Rajan company both shut down their business, closed down their business, and after closing down the business, new firm will form. So how we will prepare the balance sheet of the new firm, that we are going to discuss. So we are going to discuss the balance sheet of the new firm and how what kinds of effects are there, that we will discuss. So friends, now let us discuss how to prepare the balance sheet after amalgamation. These are popular format in the books of new firm: balance sheet after amalgamation, liability side, asset side. Asset side is there, now friends. If you see that, first of all we will prepare the asset side. Now first of all, we already prepare purchase consideration. We prepare the purchase consideration that we have to consider while preparing the balance sheet of the new firm. Now when I prepare the purchase consideration, we draw two columns: Prem and company and Rajan company. One more column I draw new firm account. There we have to write the two firms total premises. There is no premises of the Prem, but Raj is there 10,000. That we have to write here 10,000. Then computer 12,000 plus 0, so 12,000. Then inventory we have to write the total inventory of Prem and Raj. Total is 17,000. Then after that, debtors total we have to write here 6,000 plus 14,000, total is 20,000. Then after that, bank balance also we have to consider both the forms: 2,000 plus 4,000, 6,000. Then cash balance also we have to consider both the form: 1,000 plus 2,000. Both the values we have to consider is 3,000. Then goodwill total we have to consider 10,000 plus 15,000, total will be 25,000. These things you have to keep in mind that we recorded this. Now same value we have to put in our asset side. Same value we have to put in our asset side. Computer premises, computer, inventory, debtors, bank balance, cash or bank, all these things we have to consider. So here I can copy this and I can put asset side. These are all not a book, not necessary to write the book value. It is premises, then after that computer, then inventory, then after that debtors, not necessary to write this. Then after that I can take this particular column total, copy, and I pasted here all the values. Okay, these the values are not mentioned. Then 17,000, 20,000, that we have to mention here. 12,000. Then inventory is there, that we have to write here how much value of inventory. It is 17,000, so we have to write 17,000. Then debtors total we have to mention here, it is 20,000. Then bank balance 6,000. Then cash is 3,000 and goodwill 25,000. Okay, fine. I hope you understood. We acquired all this from the purchase consideration. Then after that we have to consider the liability side. Liability side we have to write the capital balance. Capital balance, if you write in that, we have to consider Prem, then after that Anil, then Raj and Shyam. Now if you see in our new firm account, Prem's capital 14,850, Anil's capital 14,850. These are also these particular amounts we have to mention in our liability sides. 14,850 for Prem's, 14,850. These two values we acquired from the new firm account. These things you have to keep in mind. What about the Raj and Shyam's accounts we prepared, and we have to go to the Raj and company's account new firm. There they are provided these particular values. Raj capital 25,650, Shyam capital 19,650. This particular values we have to use here. So 25,650 and 19,650. Now find out the total of capital of new firm. Total will be 75,000. Then friends, in purchase consideration we have to consider liabilities values also. So liabilities value, creditors 5,000 plus 4,000, 9,000. Then bills payable 5,000 plus 3,000, 8,000. And RDD it is 1,000. RDD it is 1,000. Fine. This particular copy and we have to put in liability side. Creditors are 9,000, bills payable 8,000, RDD 1,000. 9,000, 8,000 and 1,000. Okay, fine. Generally we are not recorded RDD, we have to deduct from the debtors. We can deduct the RDD from debtor also, there is no problem. We cannot put RDD here as a liability, we can deduct the from debtor also. So what we have to do, 20,000 minus 1,000, rest of the value 19,000. We will remove this RDD from this liability side. After recording this all the items, capital we recorded, liabilities also recorded, asset side we recorded the all items. Now you have to close, and what will be the balance, tally total, that you have to find out. It is 92,000. What about the asset side total? It is also 92,000. So see friends, we have discussed about how to prepare balance sheet, new firm balance sheet after amalgamation. Whenever we have to prepare the new firm balance sheet, assets and liabilities we have to acquired from the purchase consideration, and capital balance is acquired from the new firm account ledgers. And such a way we have to tally our balances. We have to tally our balances. So I hope you understood how to solve and how to prepare balance sheet.